I understand that you're just really going through a difficult time right now. And I'm sorry that I wasn't compassionate to you.
Today, it's all about resolutions on the Real Housewives of Potomac, but Katie goes AWOL.
I just went to the front desk to see if she checked out, but she's gone.
And Gizelle Bryant is here to break it all down.
You have no say in what's happening, and that's fine.
This is your reality check.
That's what I do best, yay!
Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to the show. Hi, guys. I'm your host for today, Darren Karp. Welcome to Reality Check. Today, we're talking all about the Real Housewives of Potomac with the lovely Gizelle Bryant.
Hi.
And our very own resident housewife expert, Dave Quinn. Welcome, guys. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
We have a lot to get to. But before we dive
in.
into the Real Housewives of Potomac, let's deep dive into our top 5. At number 5, Haley Duff is opening up about having a nanny for her 2 daughters. The mom to daughters Lulu Gray and Ryan Ava with longtime fiancé Mark Rosenberg doesn't shy away from admitting that her nanny helps her keep up with their careers. She tells People, quote, "I have an incredible nanny who makes it possible for me to work. I always think it's funny when people don't admit that they have help." Giselle, did you have a nanny growing up?
Yeah, I was nannied up, okay? Yes, so I had 3 under the age of 2. So if I didn't have a nanny, I would be insane. So, but you know what? At the end of the day, the responsibility is always on the mother. So it doesn't really matter how many nannies you have. It's on you. It's on mom.
Nothing embarrassing about admitting you need a little help.
At all. And you want to live your life. You still want to be a wife. She needs to be a wife to her husband. You know, in order for her to be a wife and do wifely duties, she needs a nanny.
I feel like that's the way to raise a child, right?
Just with
have
nannies.
someone do all the dirty work that you don't want to do and stay in there for the fun. That's what I would do.
I feel like Dave, you can hire him anytime.
I think so.
I'll be your
Manny.
I'm here.
At number 4, it's that time of year again. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos helped their daughter Lola move in over the weekend as she begins her freshman year at the incredible NYU. The parents of 3 shared a sweet photo on Instagram to commemorate the moment. Kelly captioned a post, "The nest is getting roomy," and Mark shared the same photo with the caption, "2 down, 1 to go." Do you guys think that Lola's going to follow in her parents' footsteps, be famous, be on TV, be an actress?
She's beautiful, so she can do whatever she wants to do. But I'm here for Kelly. Like, my Grace just went to high school. I dropped her off for the first day and bawled crying. Like,
Wow.
yes. So it's sad. You know, you're so happy for your kids, but it's very sad.
Did you like the 2 different reactions to the
Hilarious.
comment?
Hilarious.
I'm just saying, like, when I was a kid, I was so excited to get away from my parents. So I totally understand that, like, it could feel sad on the other end.
Yes.
And she's not too far at NYU.
Yeah, she's close.
At number 3, Chris Pratt is working it. The Marvel Universe actor shared a hilarious boomerang of himself on a photo shoot and thanked Tyra Banks for teaching him how to model. He even listed off some of her tips from America's Next Top Model that he put to use. He captioned the video, quote, "I want to thank Tyra Banks for teaching me how to model. I will not be a no-neck monster or limp noodle." What's your favorite Tyra tip?
Okay, so she taught us all the smize, which I can't do.
You could smile.
I've tried it, like I can't get it.
Those
but,
green eyes, you can smize.
Okay, but the turn, you know, you turn to the side when you take like a full frontal picture. You never do it full frontal, straight on, because you look too big. I do that all the time.
Ooh, that's
Thank you,
smart.
Tyra.
I've never missed a cycle of America's Next Top Model. She did a whole thing about how to take a selfie by actually having the camera out of the mirror selfie.
Yes.
It's genius. I don't know why everyone isn't doing it.
I'm going to have to look that one up.
You gotta look it up.
I need that help.
Tyra knows what's up.
Yeah.
At number 2, Ray J is about to be a father of 2. The reality star turned tech mogul and his wife, Princess Love, announced that they are expecting their 2nd child together in January 2020. They shared the news with a series of adorable family photos they both posted on Sunday, showing off Princess's growing baby bump. The excited father wrote, "Baby number 2 on the way. Melody Love Norwood, you're about to be a big sister." Do we want to see Ray J and Princess Love back on Hip Hop Hollywood, or do you think that they could have their own kind of spin-off?
I think they have to do both, because Love and Hip Hop Hollywood would be nothing without Ray J. I mean, we live for his antics.
Yes.
Of course.
Super happy she's pregnant again. Like, they make great babies. They're beautiful.
Yeah, great names.
And but they could also do their own thing, I think, and have a successful show.
Dave,
I
what do you
think the danger of doing spin-offs sometimes is that you lose the magic of working on an ensemble piece. The ensemble is kind of fun. You don't have to do that much, right? You get to like kind of play and rely on your other cast members to help you out. I think as a new mom, it would be nice to back away from the cameras a little bit.
That's why I'm happy you two are here. Take the
Yes,
pressure
we're
off
taking
me
the
a little bit.
pressure off.
And at number 1, congratulations are in order for the Real Housewife of New Jersey alum Kathy Wakili, whose daughter Victoria got engaged over the weekend. The reality star celebrated the news on Instagram, sharing a video of her daughter's big moment and captioned the clip, "Overjoyed." The 25-year-old nurse has been seeing firefighter Teddy since October of 2017.
Oh,
A nurse and a firefighter?
I know. Well,
that is
they're here
Dave,
to
you
save the
actually
world.
you broke this story. You know, what can you tell us? What's the ring like?
Well,
What
the ring
happened?
is absolutely gorgeous, but they were in Jersey City, overlooking, as you can see, the beautiful skyline of New York City.
Yeah.
It was really sweet. They were surrounded by friends and family, and then the next day had a huge party at their house in New Jersey. We're so happy for Victoria. You know, we got to see her grow up on the Real Housewives in New Jersey, and I personally am a big Kathy stan. I wish that she was back on the show. I love her. I want to eat those cannolis anytime I can.
So like big wedding, what do we think?
Big wedding.
Okay.
For sure.
For sure.
Italian.
Yeah,
Jersey.
you're right.
Big
Cannolis
wedding.
all over the place.
Cannolis for everyone.
Okay.
The dessert room's going to be amazing
dessert
at
room's
that
gonna be
wedding.
amazing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure, for sure. All right, guys, that's our top 5 for today.
No. We cannot leave without talking about this. Giselle, do you follow Darren on Instagram? Because this weekend she was hanging out with Ramona Singer. And you got to see what happened. You got to see.
You just look like you just don't care about how you look. So if you don't care about how you look, how are you gonna be in bed? I'm great in bed. Well, I don't know by the way you look. Not by the way you look, I would think you're great in bed. 3 out of 10. You're the first woman ever called me a 3 because I'm not telling the truth.
Wow, Ramona.
What's happening here? What is
yes,
happening?
what happened?
I ran into her.
Yes.
And we were at like a very bougie Sunset Beach. And I said to her, like, oh, like you look good. And she was like, I can't say the same for you. And I was in a white t-shirt and I asked her, I was like, out of 10 out of 10, how do I look? She's like, you look like a 3 out of 10.
No.
Can you believe that?
And she questioned how you look in bed? How
and then
dare
she's
she?
don't I look like I would be good at
But she's shady. There was a video that went around of her like cutting you out of a picture a couple of weeks ago, right?
She. Now I don't mind telling people like to move out of a picture because I do that all the time. Of
course.
However, she saw me coming and they asked me to take a picture with her and she started running from me. Oh. Literally running from me. And so I was like, what is wrong with this woman? She's insane. So it was so bad, she came and apologized to me later because everybody yelled at her for doing what she did.
Did you accept the apology?
I was like, yeah, okay.
That is I wish there were cameras rolling. I would have watched that show.
That's the tea right
If she
there.
apologizes to you, are you going to accept it?
No, but that's the point. No, that's the funniness
God, I love
of it.
Ramona.
Well, since we're on the topic of the Real Housewives of New York, Giselle, what is your take on Bethany leaving the franchise? News just broke.
I kind of want to say I was shocked, but not really. I kind of felt like at the reunion, she had that expression on her face like, I'm done.
Really?
Like, kind of like, just, I'm done. And maybe it's because, you know, I'm a housewife. I've been doing this so long. So you know when somebody's invested.
Right.
And you know when they're just kind of like, I'm not here for this anymore. But, you know, Bethany, I feel like can do whatever she wants to do, clearly. Yeah. I think she'll be back. That's my prediction. She'll be back. I think she just needs some time off.
Well, she was an OG New York housewife. You're an OG Potomac housewife.
Yes.
When do you think it's time for you to go? Like, when will you know?
You know, so I said, when I started, I told myself, I want to give this a 5-year run.
Okay.
Mind you, I didn't even know we were going to be housewives. But I said to myself, I'm going to do this housewife show for 5 years.
She knew what the word on the street was.
Yeah, right. And then, you know, I'll reevaluate and see whether or not I want to continue this. So, you know, we'll see.
All right.
We'll see what the future brings. But now I say, you want to know what I say now?
What?
Y'all going to have to kick me off this show.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I want.
I'm here till the wheels fall off.
Good.
We're not letting you leave.
I don't want you to go
We are not
anywhere.
letting you
You're my
leave.
favorite. Stay, stay, stay.
Guys, we're going to take a quick break. When we return, we will be getting into that Cayman Island trip on Real Housewives of Potomac. Don't go anywhere.
I just went to the front desk to see like if she checked out. She hasn't checked out, but she's gone.
Welcome back to the show. I'm your reality check guest host, Darren Karp, and I'm still here with the baddest housewife of Potomac, Gizelle Bryant, and People.com housewife expert, Dave Quinn.
Hi.
Last night's Real Housewives of Potomac was surprisingly mostly about resolutions. And after the blow-up at the first group dinner in the Caymans, it was a little shocking that Ashley put her ego aside and apologized to Katie.
I do want to apologize to you for how things escalated last night. I don't want you to feel like I'm attacking you. If anything, I just felt really hurt because I really did think that you and I were becoming friends.
I know.
I understand that you're just really going through a difficult time right now.
Yeah.
Did you guys expect this?
Ashley to apologize?
Yeah.
Ashley's good about owning when she's really wrong. And she kind of came for Katie kind of hard. So I was proud of her. I was happy that she at least realized that Katie's going through a lot and Katie didn't need that.
It's nice to put your ego aside a little
Yes, yeah.
bit. In response to the Katie-Ashley drama, Candace tweeted this. People who prey on the weak are weak themselves.
Ooh.
You know, sometimes Candace just needs to put her phone down and stop tweeting. No, yes, it's a little bit too much with Candace and her Twitter.
Right.
Yes.
I get it. Now, previously, Ashley had said that Katie wasn't mentally strong enough to be back on the show. I have to know, Gizelle, you were the one who brought Katie on the show. She's admitted that she wasn't maybe even strong enough to be here.
Yeah.
Do you have any regrets bringing her on the show?
I don't want to say I have regrets. You know, I had met with Katie a couple of times prior to us filming, and she was great. She was happy. Yeah, she was going through a lot, but she seemed like she'd be great, a great mix. And everybody missed Katie and genuinely wanted to know how she was doing. So once we kind of like got into the mix and she was around the ladies, no, I didn't think that she was mentally able to handle just how we interact with one another. I mean, you know, we call each other out like we change our shoes. I mean, it's pathetic.
Yeah.
So, you know, but I do want the best for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
She brings the fun to the group.
She does, all those wigs.
You see, all those wigs, man.
And I love a ball and gala girl.
Yes, yes, we do. Yes.
Well, there must be something about the Caymans bringing people together. Even Ashley and Candace were able to connect last night.
Trust takes time, and I want us to be able to enjoy each other.
I do too.
Without this stuff.
Yeah, I just want us to flow like these waves, babe. That's
Yeah.
all. Yeah, just flow.
All right, Gizelle, do you think this truce will last?
Ashley and Candace truce, no. No,
Whoa.
no. If they were in here right now, they'd be, yeah. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with them. I think they want to be me and Karen.
Or you and Monique.
Well, actually, no, me and Monique, we're fine.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Oh, so amends have been made?
Yes.
I'm so glad to
Let
hear
the church say amen, let the balloons fall. Yes.
So it's not going to
Let the
last long,
umbrellas
this truce.
fall.
It's gonna, look, right? It's gonna last.
Okay, all
Yes.
right.
Watch me work, Darren. Watch me work.
Oh.
I don't doubt it, Gizelle. We got to ask you about your relationship with Karen.
Okay.
Your comments about her business seemed a little shady.
She's going to invite us to a party in which she's going to give us a bottle of the rollerball. So I said, well, that's a launch. So she was like, well, no, we're looking for distribution. Looking for distribution? You distribute it. So she was like, oh, well, I have to discuss that with my partners. So that's when it dawned upon me, she doesn't own this thing.
All right, well, the perfume's out in Bloomingdale's now. Do you feel that your comments were a little insensitive, Gizelle?
I mean, you know, Karen, in the words of Karen, I return serve. You know, she has said what she's had to say about Every Hue Beauty, and we know Every Hue Beauty is doing very well.
It is.
So we, at that point, didn't think that she was really going to have a perfume. She never wanted to talk about it. So I'm just happy she's doing well, and I wish her the best.
What does it smell like? I haven't had a chance to get
need
the
a
ball.
rollie.
We need rollies.
Yes,
What does it smell like?
Have you
Describe
smelled
it.
your grandmother?
I have.
You have? That, but a little nicer.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, she died a few years ago, so
Yeah,
I
oh,
really
Lord.
can't
Oh,
wait.
Oh, good. Oh, this is lovely. What's
But
your...
that still sounds about accurate.
I want to ask what your relationship like with Karen is now. However,
Yeah.
the grandmother comment makes me feel like it's not good.
No, Karen knows that I wish nothing but the success of her business, and I have done everything to ensure or try to help her with that. 100%, and she knows that. I think our relationship right now, it is as it's always going to be. You know, sometimes we're good, sometimes we're bad. Right now, I think we're okay.
Good.
I think we're okay.
That's good.
Yes.
Take it okay.
live
Yes.
for okay.
Don't get too excited, though.
Things end.
Yes.
Things end. Well, last night's episode ended on quite the cliffhanger, leaving us worried about Katie.
Have y'all seen Katie?
No.
I saw we went to her room last night.
And?
She seemed fine.
So I just went to her room. Her door was open. Her stuff is gone. I just went to the front desk to see, like, if she checked out. She hasn't checked out, but she's gone.
So @JustMeHere tweeted that we all want to know what the heck happened to Katie and where did she go?
We're gonna have to wait to see, but it was a very big mystery for a very large part of the day.
Okay.
Yes.
Is she
But
okay?
she's okay. She's okay, but we did find her.
Okay. It's like, where's Waldo?
Where's Waldo?
We
Where's
found
Katie?
her in the Cayman Islands.
Yes.
Where's the wig?
She gone.
But what's interesting is who cared and who didn't about finding her.
Oh.
Interesting.
Very
All right.
interesting.
That's a
Yes.
good tease.
Yes.
Well, speaking of Katie, what do you think about her not being invited to the reunion?
You know, I was kind of disappointed about that, and I actually made some phone calls to see or to try to push for her to get there because she has some explaining to do. She's got some things that she needs to discuss with Ashley, with Candace, even with myself. I felt like that would be a good forum for her to talk about the season and her bad wig choices. So I was kind of disappointed.
Do you think she'll come back again if you did another season?
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I hope so too. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out and chatting with us. Dave, I know you've got to get back to work, my
gotta
friend.
get back to work.
You got a job.
You know, they keep me working.
Cracking
here,
the whip.
Giselle.
That's
Cracking the
right,
whip.
baby. But don't go anywhere. When we come back, Gizelle is going to be spilling the tea about her castmates. Welcome back to the show. I'm here with Real Housewives of Potomac's Gizelle Bryant. So your memoir, My Word, is out currently and a #1 on Amazon. Congratulations. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
I wrote that a little while ago. It is loosely based on my life when I was married. I don't know whether you know I was married to a pastor. And yes, so it's all about like that church world. It's very salacious. It's a page turner. It is good. And I was happy to like kind of make it loosely based so I don't get sued.
Fair.
Yeah.
I can't wait to read it. All right, Gizelle.
Yes.
Now it's time for Cast on Blast.
Okay.
Okay, Gizelle, so here's how this works. I'm gonna name some of your castmates that you know and you love,
Yeah.
and we're challenging you to tell us something sweet and something salty about them. I have a feeling you got this down.
I got it.
Are you ready to play?
Yes.
All right, first up, it's your fellow green-eyed bandit, Robin. Tell us something sweet, something salty.
Something sweet is she's absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Something salty, we all know Robin's always late.
She missed her own trip. Caymans, come on now. All right, what about Katie?
Katie, sweet is that she's extremely intelligent. Salty is we never see this intelligent quite often. Okay.
That's fair, wow. What about Ashley?
Ashley, the sweet is, Ashley is so much fun. Like, she always wants to, like, you know, shake her little boobs and, like, drink her Corona. We love hanging out with her. But salty is, Ashley is going to be in your face talking about you when you don't feel like it. So she's very confrontational.
A little bit. I feel like you can relate a little bit to that.
I relate.
Yeah.
I relate.
What about Candace?
Candace, the sweet is that Candace is a fun girl.
Okay.
The salty is her relationship with her mother. Let's fix that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a little difficult.
Yes.
It's a little difficult to watch.
Yes.
And what about a Monique?
Momo. Okay, so
Yeah.
Monique, the sweet is that she creates nice-looking children. And the salty is her laugh. It irritates me to no end. It's like, I can't take it. I just can't take the laugh.
I've been waiting for this one all game. The grand dame herself,
Yes.
Miss Karen Huger.
So Karen, the sweet would be, her wigs now are on point. They stay on her head. That glue is glued on tight. And the salty would be that she's just the grande dame. Like, sometimes we just want you to be Karen and, you know,
Little
I don't
facade.
know. Yes. And just like calm down and eat some Cheetos.
Oh, okay, all
Yes,
right.
yeah.
Well, lastly, what about you? A little introspection. Some sweet,
Oh.
some salty, Gizelle.
Okay, the sweet would be that Gizelle is always the word on the streets, okay?
Fair.
She's the baddest thing walking.
Yeah.
Salty would be that I am, what am I? Very direct.
You're blunt.
Blunt.
You are blunt.
Yes.
For better or for worse.
Yes. Straight, no chaser.
All right, I love it. Well, Gizelle, there are rumors that you may be back with your ex-husband. Can you
What?
tell us anything? I guess not. Like offended.
No, not offended at all.
Okay.
I didn't know those were rumors, Darren.
Word on the street.
He and I are very close. And we have a fantastic relationship. I think that we've done a great job in raising our kids. He's one of my best friends, and we'll see. We'll see what the Lord brings.
Okay, so it's not a closed door.
It's not closed.
Love to hear it.
Yes.
Gizelle, thanks so much for playing Cast on Blast with us today. Stick with us because after the break, we'll be giving you the gift of yet another great moment in reality TV history. Welcome back. It's time for the daily reality history moment. Today, we're taking you back to season 2 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I'm a top-level executive. I expect you to respect my time.
In this 2009 episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Sheree Whitfield sits down with Anthony, her party planner, to express her displeasure with his performance.
Anthony is super incompetent.
This is my event. You deal with me or you deal with no one.
How about I don't want to deal with you?
Okay, then you need to take your event and your attitude and be checked outside.
Will.
When things get heated, Anthony tries to shut her down, but Sheree goes full housewife.
Are you crazy? Google me and do my resume.
You need to get your face out my face.
You need to watch yourself before you get checked.
Who gonna check me, boo?
Who Gon' Check Me Boo remains one of the greatest lines in reality history, although we have to say we're pretty fond of this exchange too.
You don't need a reality check.
No, you need a reality check.
All right, Gizelle. If anyone were going to check you, who would it be?
No one's gonna check me, boo. No one, okay?
Have you ever said that to somebody?
No, but I mean, my kids try to check me. Yes.
Whew. All right, well, that's it for today's show. I'd like to thank Dave Quinn and the gorgeous Gizelle Bryant for being on the couch today. Make sure you check out this lady's book, My Word, out wherever books are sold, and her makeup line, Every Hue Beauty. I'd also like to send a quick happy birthday to our favorite production assistant here at Reality Check, Brian. Happy birthday, Brian. Remember to check @People on Twitter every morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to see the Reality Check question of the day. And we just might answer your questions on the show. And make sure you follow @People on Twitter to watch the newest Reality Check episode streaming Monday through Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Darren Karp, and that was your Reality Check.